Hello and welcome back to Civ. We are continuing on with the Great Wall. We have built the first chunk of the Great Wall. We've gotten a little bit cut off here in our choke point of Serta, but you know what? That's not the worst thing in the world. I'm okay with it. One of our other cities is literally outside the wall as well, so it's a bit of a funny wall at the moment. We are going to try today to take over Madrid, expand the wall out a little bit further, trying to get to this sea point, this coastal point. So right now we are shifting our armies over. We are working our way towards the final Spanish capital. And we are being visited by Mona the cat. Hello, good morning. How are you doing, little one? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, in the north, we have been mostly building up production up here. But what I really want to make sure is that our happiness is ready. We are probably going to get struck by the next age very soon. The next crisis age. And I want to make sure that we don't have what occurred in the last crisis age, which is a massive rebellion and all the problems that that causes. So we're going to focus on our religion. We're going to focus on some happiness. We're going to make sure we're ready for it. As long as we've got stinky kitty cats, we'll be okay. Hold on. Don't get stuck. Take your time. Don't get stuck in my sweater. My nice sweater. Just pulling out threads. Perion, hello. Welcome, welcome. Jareth, good night. Trade out. We'll trade you guys out. Where is a good spot to build this? Honestly, I feel like paving over the mine here is the best option. I guess I could pave over the food. Yeah, you know, we'll pave over the farm. Now, this is the last specialist we need to advance this. We're going to take a -2 happiness. Oh man, Jin Yang actually cannot afford to take -2 happiness. They most absolutely cannot afford to take -2 happiness. They're a city in probably the worst shape. Matera's got a bunch of silk here. They want us to trade for it. I don't know, man. We see what we can do. You are trying to pull in... I'm a little bit worried about actually having enough armies to deal with Spain. So TBH, it doesn't look like she has a lot going on. So maybe we'll be fine. Maybe it can all be okay. That's not what I wanted to move, crossbow man. You stay there. Sheep, hello, hello. Welcome.
Since words are not
welcome to the big wall.
Fine words are not sincere. The bellows worked incessantly for 3 days and 3 nights, and the bronze melted down and became as water.
That's going to be nice. Good military upgrades there for us. I feel like the 15 gold in science are what to go for. We're at 222.92. God. I forgot that all my cities have been flipped. This can be our specialist. We have a ton of happiness in this city. If I build it out here, I also counteract any food debuffs. Why is this number not going up in the legacy path? Place 4 specialists in urban districts outside of city centers. I feel like I am so very certain I have done that multiple times over now. Arquette bruisers, bombards, and galleons. Let's go for architecture instead. We are still kind of crushing on tech right now. Settlement limit to resource capacity. Neither of those are important for us. Theology we don't need to do. So let's pick up bureaucracy for a bit more happiness. You guys. I think are just going to keep pumping out missionaries at this point. As many as I can get a hold of. Gotta solve the problem of our religion right now. Shocked that I can't add him. We're going to slurp him up next round. Move him over. This missionary needs a rural tile, so that's back to Confucianism. I hate that you can't do anything to fight missionaries, and I don't know if that's going to change in a later part. But right now, it low-key drives me wild. We're going to take a bunch of gold. We're going to take probably science and gold. That was good. 18 extra science. Probably 18 extra gold. Three happiness left in this city. All right, I think you're probably also going to be making missionaries. Why don't we make a Carrick? And then I can focus on some missionary stuff after that. I have the same problem here where I don't really want to drop any further on happiness. I want to try to keep everybody at 10. And I just want you to expand those walls out so we have our fortification there. Slurp. And over. Spain has 5 generals, but only 2 tercio units. So I actually think they might be fairly manageable. Judaism. Why did you change to Judaism? There's no missionaries over here. Don't make no sense. Build over the altar. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to build some more military units up here. Just because I'm not having a lot of trust in the state of things. Honestly, I think this guy's probably just going to barf out there and hold that line. Okay, you guys are going to hit this up first. Is there not a religious lens or something that shows pressure? There sure ain't. Yeah, it was my territory. Gotta repair our temple. Got to repair our temple. Trying to let this place grow one more so we can expand the wall. Which is just so foolish, but... wow, you would get a lot if I put you to Matara. So let's trade down there. Then I'm going to queue up a ton of missionaries. You guys are all going to fortify. I'm going to buy another troop here. Keep rolling people over. Missionaries. So you guys are good. That's a holy city. That is not. What a miss. Yeah, it's weird. They didn't even have really religion in the first age. You can only do like the most basic of religions. So it's been kind of curious to see how they choose to change it. Cool. I just wanted you to deploy here, but all right. Deploying is still also a bit of a weird thing that they need to improve upon, I think.
The purpose of construction is to make things hold together.
Okay. Confucius inspires the people's minds and they translate this inspiration into the physical world. All marvel at this architectural genius. Have 4 points in the Enlightenment legacy path. Science. Pretty much not going to happen. But we'll try. Receive a relic, receive culture. Okay, relics are good for us. Urban planning and gunpowder. We don't really need. I'm going to go for this relic. I think. I'm going to have you build a fortification on that settlement. So you're going to come down here and fortify. You're going to come over here and fortify. This missionary is going to go to Cirta. We should be able to go to war basically next turn. Those guys are flipped. Is he going to heal? I don't think it matters. All of his troops here are like pretty wounded. I say, and then he pulls 3 or 4 knights out of nowhere.
Always tends to become a pedantocracy.
+1 social policy. 50% food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. It gave us a pretty good happiness boost. I'm very happy to say. -3 happiness in cities. +1 science on east science adjacency would be really nice. The White Tower, +4 happiness in the settlement for every tradition slotted in the government. Ageless, must be placed adjacent to the city hall. I like the +10 happiness on the palace. Though I don't know that it's worth an entire slot. There is a relic here. And a relic there. Dude, I wish I could ever build a wonder. I feel like I haven't seen one wonder. Haven't seen a wonder anywhere. We are doing a fair bit of trading, so mercantilism could be nice. Imperialism just doesn't quite feel right. I do like the idea of building the White Tower. Maybe we should go for sovereignty and mastery too. We're so behind on civics in general. A menagerie for +7 happiness. Again, we're about to get a crisis, I think, in 2 turns, so you have a tercio, a knight, a tercio, and a knight. 2 knights and 2 tercios. And a whole bunch of generals. I'm going to get war decked by Charlemagne at the same time. Though I ain't overly concerned about that. Yeah, let's do it. If I denounce their military presence, they'll probably declare war on me. I don't know if that's any better or not. We're not yet at war with Charlemagne, so you're at -70. You're at 69. You're at 90. Uneven peace deal, -5. Now, I gave you a settlement. Sanctioned another civ -120. Wow. Did not realize that would be a thing. I mean, I might as well just kill the tercio right away, I suppose. My knights can be leveled up. Can my other guys? No. And I guess I only have the 1 knight, so. You can give another turn to somebody. Let's give it to this dweeb and have him... Oh, he can be leveled up. Yeah. Well, I should probably do that then. And we do have some carracks now that we can finally do some exploration with. So let's head out onto the high seas. Yar her, 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 her. spread our religion. Reinforcements have arrived, so he just, I guess, pulled a bunch of units back in. What? How are you at war with me again? Dudes, what the hell? I wish there was literally any understanding of how alliances existed. Because I guess that's what's happened here. I thought we were in a peace treaty still. Oh, Christ, man. That ain't good for me. That ain't gonna be no good for me at all. Have the trebuchet kill him. I mean, my units here are still better than theirs. So we can do a bunch of damage. I'm just like, obviously very concerned about no longer having troops over here at the moment. So I guess that being said, I could just purchase. A handful. Oops, probably should have looked a little better there. Okay, Serta, you're also going to produce some military troops then, if that's the case, because I'm a little bit worried about these fortifications. Wasset is under threat. We're suffering war weariness, but we've already fixed that. That army commander is just cold vibing right now. Missionary is spreading his religion. This boat is looking around for fresh stuff. That's transferred. This place is not. So we'll start over here. You're going to build me a trade route. You're going to plug in a bunch of silk into Athens, I guess. And a bunch of jade into Wasset. I also have elephants and whales. Wasset has -4 happiness for some reason. Vertigala has -3, but I don't really care about it. Wow, I am suffering so much war weariness right now. Okay. +5 production. We're going to put that up in Jinyang to make more troops. Try to cut out some of that war weariness. Hey, at least I'm no longer hostile with him. So this massive surprise war is certainly an issue.
The purpose of
The Death Ship. A ship is seen tacking to and fro outside the harbor where the wind will take it. The crew have died or abandoned, but expensive cargo from distant land and rats. Before the harbor master can think to scuttle the ship, opportunistic looters from the shore have already carried off many things, some of which they did not intend. Crisis policy slot unlocks a position and divine mercy or divine punishment. We're going to go with divine mercy. Now, great question. What are physicians? He can treat the sick in an infected settlement. We're going to start building them immediately. Because there's no way I'm letting us go through this another time. Combat strength for fortified districts. +1 happiness on happiness buildings. Oh, we already have that. I mean, +3 combat strength for cab is not bad. +1 production on production buildings, also pretty good. Hospitals, specialist limits. I know part of me is also like, okay, let's just start moving towards the end here. Plantation broken because people got in a fight. Let's get a menage a trois down here somewhere. I guess here. +8. Districts, buildings, and improvements in settlements that follow your religion are not damaged by minor outbreaks. Divine mercy. Oh my God. Get out of here, Lafayette. He keeps swapping my cities. We have another culture and happiness guy here as well, which is so nice. Game Mobster, hello. Welcome on in. We've come to aggressively shower you with loving kindness. Oh, that's so nice. I much appreciate it. How are you finding the Civ? You're rocking, oh, a little Civ 6 by the look of it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are playing in China. We are at the end of the second age. We've just hit our second crisis. And man, we are building the big wall. We've been building one heck of a big wall today. Thank you so much for the love. I much appreciate it. Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Omni, Cave, Samurai, Juice, welcome. 6, yes, should probably do 7 instead. How am I enjoying it? Honestly, I really like it. It's got some problems. It's got some balance for sure that still need to be tweaked up a bit. But in general, like, quite good. Quite an enjoyable experience so far. Cannot complain. I keep forgetting about that focus fire thing, putting me into melee combat. I'm never going to learn, am I? Seems impossible. Okay, Spain has pulled back quite a bit here. So I'm going to move forward. God dang it. We're going to start trebucheting the city. I'm just going to pop an army commander. What level are these army commanders? Can we tell? Level 1, level 0. So these guys aren't even really worth fighting then. I'm better to just keep moving down the fortifications. Honestly. For most of our people. I think that's the way to do it. Ripcore, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it's been good, honestly. Like it's got a couple of little qualms, but they're pretty few and far between. And they're all stuff that I feel like is gonna get worked out pretty quickly. So I suspect in a patch or two, everything's gonna start making a lot more sense. We're going to reinforce that army with you, and we're going to make more tercios. Not tercios. Schlang schlongs. keep pumping those bad guys out. All right, Madrid is looking like it shouldn't be a lot of trouble for us to take. The last real Spanish city. I'm a bit worried about potentially losing Wasset here. I got these gold bangle infantries that are like trying to obviously chase me down. Man, that's probably not the best idea, but we're going to move up to this fortified district just so we can protect it a little bit. And this city is ready to grow. Place 1 of 4 specialists in an urban district outside the city center. This place does not have great happiness, so the fortifications, oh, the fortifications are super, super nice. They're one of my favorite aspects right now. If I build a specialist here, I actually end up with net positive 0.2 happiness. Still didn't count as a specialist for this. This legacy path is broken. Unless it only counts in my capital, I don't really know. Portugalia is defenseless, and I don't really care. I don't want that settlement. I never wanted it in the first place. So the siege. Move you guys up, move you guys up, move you guys up. Let's shoot that Tercio. And then that's another dead army commander. This is going to be great as well, because this is going to stop Madrid from being able to spread their religion in any of my spots. We go here, and we get a bit more Confucianism. Ooh. You can boost him. And then you can actually kill that cavalry, giving him a second turn. Crossbowman, you go back to sleep. Missionary, you go here and swap this entirely. So my cities are protected from the plague here now, as long as our cities stay within our religion, we're protected from minor outbreaks. You know, I could actually just move this crossbowman 1 square and then finish this guy off. I think? Or he's got like 1 HP? Oh, Yanni Day. You guys can keep shooting, giving us some experience. Man, I'm nervous about this commander here right now. I can make Lancers in 5 turns. There's one like Shang in 5. Yeah, let's just make them. They're definitely our best guys. I'm actually starting to think I might need another general for the era change, but Dreadvink, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Hope you've been having a chill day. Hope you've been enjoying the civs. Oh, whoa. Why doesn't this count? I can't enter the city. But I can spread to that urban tile. I guess I can spread to that rural tile after. God, they've just got so much cavalry. forest in between us here, so we can't shoot. But actually, I can shoot if I use the focus fire ability. Because for whatever reason, that allows you to shoot past things. All right, the defenses here are destroyed. Which means only the knight remains. Madrid is ours. We have taken the holy city of Madrid, the capital of Spain. It is a Taoist city, so we're going to want to take a look at that. Our army commander gets another level up. I guess let's go for maneuver since we can work our way towards another good point. Land combat units within the command radius ignore movement or suffer no penalties when attacking when embarked. Yeah, let's go ignore movement. And then the command radius applies zone of control to enemy land units. Woo. That's a spicy one. We are going to keep this city. Six more turns till we can propose peace. Don't have enough to support myself against Charlemagne, so we're taking very little war weariness, but we are still taking some. I'm going to grab another Lancer up here. Even though it's looking okay. Start manning my Great Wall. Vacation soon. Staycation, even better. Oh my God. Staycation's the dream. Absolutely incredible. Where we go next? Dijonette we can't flip. Lalibela, I suppose. Come on, missionary, take your time. No, don't worry. I'm in no rush. Come on down. Foolish. Foolishness. You have reinforcements come in. You're going to go back on nap. You're safe, you're safe, you're safe. I do kind of wonder if it's like a red, does it mean I could preach again? But I guess probably not. So this army commander, I guess I should probably put him in Madrid itself. And then here's a very good question. Can I start flipping Madrid? This is a Songhai ship, but like I'm mostly interested with exploring right now and trying to see what else is out here. It looks like the Spanish actually have a lot more colonies than I expected. They've become just a colonial empire. Lafayette has declared war on Isabella. Dude, this guy's a homie. Can I actually, like, form an alliance with you? How do we become best friends? You need to be allied to start this diplomatic action. Oh, form alliance. I see it there. Oh my God, yes. I sent him 200 gold. Hell yeah, dudes. I should probably trade maps with him. Where do we have that ability? Convert population, success chance, reveal chance, 100%. Huh. I wonder, is it only this guy, Ivan Batuta, who can trade maps? He has also declared war on Amina here as well. Get out of here, Tercios. Don't want none of you. Don't want none of you at all. This army commander gets his first level up. We are for sure just going to give him Bastion. Everything over here. Just realized that Athens doesn't actually have a unit inside of it. So I'm going to have to make a crossbowman there. Kill that general in a single shot. That's pretty nice. We can also kill off this general. I don't know that we need... Like, I don't really want to be attacking cities. I could take Dijonette. And that would knock another religious city center off the map. I could also just burn Dijonette to the ground, though. These are not bad options. I'm going to transfer my siege equipment. Let it take its time. Madrid. Cannot be used on holy cities. Oh. So even though I own the holy city, I can't convert it. That's kind of curious. So you're flipped. You're flipped. I guess let's head down here. That army is chilling. I have a physician. Activating an infected urban district to remove unrest from that settlement. The nearest infected settlement is Raga. Okay, we don't need this guy yet. I'm going to put him in Hangdan until we do. Flamethrower away. I wonder if maybe while it's in unrest is part of the reason I can't flip it, but my open borders has been canceled. Another leader has opposed my war. Amina has declared war on Ashoka. She's put -2 on that. You've put -2 on that. I suppose I have enough to flip this, do I? No, 180. 5 turns for peace on all of them. Barcelona. What? That's a surprise war. I don't get any bonuses on that? He only just liked me. We weren't actually hostile with each other. Yarg. All right, well, I'm not overly worried about it. Because I feel like we should be able to hold off any of these threats right now. You can keep healing there. You can just keep chilling. You can kill those tercios. I mean, Spain's trying to take Bertigalia from me, which again, I'd kind of prefer they took that so I could do something like take Dijonette. I'm realizing that this city has insane choke points around it right now. Like, that's a single choke point. That's a single choke point. And this is going to be Great Walls. Ooh. Yeah. Actually. Because that's going to Great Wall all the way down to, like, these mountains. So I'd argue the defensive fortifications are in better shape than we expected. You're going to spread some goodness. And I guess you can head over to Matara and also spread some goodness. Probably going to let these guys just sit on those front two districts. Here's Cadiz. Try to take the city from the purple AI. Yeah, Nabu Mertius. The problem is just because I'm at settlement cap. Now, that being said, there's a few techs actually we have that would increase settlement cap. So I could take that just as like a fishing town or something. All right, my reinforcements are starting to arrive. They're already backing off. Again, I don't think they wanted to get into this war. It's just that they found themselves in this war. Happiness here is pretty bad, so I'm going to build another one of these old menageries. I guess I'm going to build it here because it gets +8. You're going to fortify. You're going to fortify. You're going to shoot that guy. You're going to kill him. That pops out a Tercio. Which I didn't actually realize. Give him an extra turn, and we can shoot that Tercio a second time. Kill him. So all those guys are completely wiped out. You're building forts. You're building forts. You are spreading the good word of the good Lord. The good Lord Confucius. I'm actually fighting religion here from Songhai, but pretty minimally. You guys are all good. You guys are all good. Again, it looks like I still have like minorities in all these places because I'm assuming that's what the second red bar means. That someone else is still trying to preach there, but there's not anything I can do about that. So I don't know. I'll probably bring you down to Roma. Put, 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 put. This general's got some backup. My lancers can move in, finish them off. You're going to deploy. So I have ranged units in both of those settlements now, both those sections. This physician's going to nap time. You're already nap time. You can heal. Sorry, my bad. That's the reason you wouldn't let you nap, because there's an army commander right there. Sailing up the river. A treasure fleet. Ooh, goody, goody. Multiple Isabellan treasure fleets, in fact. Perhaps we should start making more boats. That wall is looking good. I am very happy with the wall right now. Okay, he went there.
The spear and the title go together.
That gave us regulars and divine right. I'm not sure I need either of them right now. I guess I don't like the +2 science in every settlement is not that big a deal. But science is kind of still our forte, so. Come here, treasure fleet. I want to blow you up. There's nowhere for that treasure to go now. There's no Spain presence in the old world. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually kind of curious in what happens with that. These guys have 2.8 happiness, so I guess we're just going to build some fishing boats. I'll have to get that jade, but... +1 relic in the White Tower. +1 settlement limits. +3 combat strength for all units in homelands is pretty nice. Because that's basically all of my units. +4 happiness in this settlement for every tradition slotted in the government. Obviously, I'm thinking about this settlement limit now as well. Yeah, let's go. We'll go inspiration into society. Actually, can we go... Forbidden City. Let's get that instead. You need a menagerie. Get rid of those mines to build it. So he is going to get a bunch of happiness once that builds. So maybe I could actually afford to take a hit here. For example, I would get quite a bit in this wharf. I hate this legacy path. I hate it with my entire body and soul. I just wish it would work. Must be capital only specialists. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. But I doubt my size 35 capital is going to be growing much more. Hard to say, I suppose. So I don't really need this super army commander down here anymore, but I guess I could centralize you a bit and move this guy down to Madrid. Do a little religious preaching. These guys are going to nap. These guys are going to move up here and join everyone else. And dropping bodies like they're hot. So Dijon-Net is where I want to move on. Why don't we start adding in some additional fortifications? If you move there, for whatever reason, that takes 2 movement. But I'm going to allow it. There's cavalry here as well moving up. This is all very, very nice. Matara is now converted. 25% of the world follows Confucianism. So at least it feels like we're making good progress on that. It's either bugged or very bad at communicating what it needs. Yeah. I have a feeling it's bad at communicating what it needs. I'd like you to move up here and start fortifying. You can hit him. And then you can hit him. And this army commander can actually keep moving. Okay, you're going to deploy there, which is not where I told you to deploy, but sure. Keep strengthening some fortifications. Cargo! Trade made the great cities of the world great, bringing silks and spices, new ideas and wonders, but pestilence flows through these routes. While physicians debate its cause, the monarchs seek to maintain order. It is dockworkers in the caravan hand who must lift the load of each foreign cargo and wonder, will this crate contain my death? The plagues grow stronger and we get another crisis slot. Gain science when physicians treat the sick on a tile with a hospital. Or gain culture when physicians treat the sick on a tile with a temple. I have a lot of temples. I don't have a lot of hospitals. Dudes, compared to the first... compared to the first crisis, this is a breeze. Like, this is laughable. I'm wondering if I even should be building more physicians. Comanche, hello. What up, bro? Could I go over how you use resources and city specializations? I mean, so the resources are basically as you gather them around the map. Gold, dyes, horses, dates, silk. They either provide a empire-wide resource, bonuses to all sorts of things, and these just apply all across the board, or they apply here as bonus resources, or I can't remember what the other term they use are, some sort of specialist resources. And basically you can apply them in cities. You can apply some of them in cities, you can apply some of them in towns. It's a bit of a mixed bag between the two. And you just slot them in. They all do different things. 10% culture, bonuses to food. They change in every age as well. So like in this age, it's food in distant land cities. In the last age, this was food to your capital and then bonus food to a town. So as long as you put these not in your capital, they were better. And Dan, what are you doing with silk? You should not have silk. That should all be in Athens. And then for city specialization, generally it's the same sort of thing where you're building up like districts in certain areas. And so the districts end up pairing with different things. So for example, if you have a town with a bunch of theaters and amphitheaters and temples, it might produce a lot of culture. So for example, Athens. So then I'm therefore going to put all of my silk in this city to get the bonus production on percentage base. So Athens, for example, is my culture-based city. Wasset is my gold-based city. So all my jade gets put in here. Shanghai is my capital, but it's also my science city. Oh, I didn't realize this. Production towards missionaries and temples. This changed pretty dramatically in this as well. I should move those out of there. I am not making missionaries here. My God, can you imagine if I put those in Athens? I would have been producing a single missionary every turn. Cracked. I think I could put those in Wasset and achieve the same effect. Jinyang has been my production city. This is really a military city, so I don't really have anything slotted in there. And yeah, and apparently we're in a crisis. Not nearly as crisis-y as the last one. Still takes 4 turns to build a missionary in this town, which could generate extra science here. I just don't know if I need to be building anything else. I don't think I do, not with 7 happiness. I should build a fleet commander and try to get some more boats. And then I think I'm just going to take my good commander here and I'm going to... Great question. I mean, I guess I could just start attacking Charlemagne. He did go to war with me. 1 turn for peace with you. He did go to war with me, and he does never learn his lesson. This Lancer is digging fortifications. This guy was hunting a treasure ship, but unfortunately I did not see where it went. There's another treasure ship, though, so we might as well go for that. %. We might be able to hunt that guy down. I do learn my lessons. I don't know that I do. Oh, I can attack at range with this boat. I probably could have just sunk that. Well. Finally. Finally. The last piece of the Great Wall. Yes! It goes all the way into the mountains now. This town does not need to be a growth town anymore. We can go back to being a mining town. And honestly, this guy is not needed in this army either. Or like not needed to fortify this location, I mean. This guy is also not needed here anymore. Well, he could be put here, though. Trying to find, like, the right spots to set up arms. Citra has also grown a bit more. At negative 2.5 happiness. It actually owns every tile that it possibly can. So the only thing I can do is put in specialists here. So I might as well do the ones that do the least amount of negative happiness. We have a menagerie coming in, so that's going to sort itself out pretty shortly. Everyone in the right place. Prosperity ensures every member of your empire knows and fulfills their role. +1 happiness on specialists, production on specialists, or gold. Obviously, I'm going to go happiness. Happiness is a nightmare across the city, and that causes so many of my places to be changed. I only wanted one guy to build fortifications, but okay. Why not, I guess. Would have been a lot cooler to shoot those guys. Stationed on a district or complete fortifications faster. I really like complete fortifications faster. Because then they're instant. And boy, does that make a difference. That guy's just going to stay in the city. I could attack you. 51 versus 55. Nah, I think just you hold put. Isabella is ready for peace. What's better is that I can also get one of her distant land cities, such as Barcelona or Zaragoza. Barcelona looks like it has a lot of very valuable resources around it. Camels, incense, tea, cotton, whales, pearls. Zaragoza's basically only got a bit of fish, so I'm going to take Barcelona from her. Done. Sí. Well, we're gonna need a missionary over there. I'm actually gonna buy a missionary over here if I can. I can't. Unless I buy a temple first. Oh, he's got no movement. Okay, well, that gave us a bunch of extra stuff. Have I had to deal with the plague? It exists, but it's not anywhere near us. Distant cities. So it has to be a bonus resource to go into a town. 8 turns left for a treasure fleet, which will bring us tea, apparently. No, yeah, I guess I can put cotton in there. Let it grow a little bit. You really should have a camel. I can move this silk over here, finally. Chang'an is not building missionaries. Wasset is. So let's move both of those over here. I have even more. Serta is at low happiness, so why don't we give them the pearls? And then +5 food. Madrid? And we should be okay. So I'd love to get out of this war as well, but he won't let me do it. I would love to get out of this war, but I need 5 more turns. What about this war? You will also reject it. Okay. This one I'm not too worried about because I do want Dijonette. I just realized I spent all this time trying to get the +1 settlement limit and I ended up getting Barcelona instead. But I did, that should give me a distant settlement, right? Right?
The city is like a great house, and the house is like a small city.
It's on the same continent as me. It's the, out of all 3 cities, it's the only one actually on a different continent. God damn. I can hardly believe that. So it's collecting tea? Creates treasure fleets when connected to coastal settlements. That's fascinating. Sugar is another one. Cocoa is a third. So Zaragoza is going to have access to sugar, so I actually do kind of want to take Zaragoza. What do they got up here? That's the real question. Food for the capital city, get that last specialist. Can I get future tech? I'd have to get gunpowder first. Thinking about doing some stuff to get wild cards right now. Just to keep us boosted. This is Jin Yang. That would build over the altar. Like, is the altar giving me anything anymore? +2 happiness. Must be placed on a river. I mean, that's the only place I could build it. I'm thinking about ageless buildings a lot right now because obviously we're in the ageless period. Deploy. That was a terrible deploy. So this guy can also come down here, I guess. We'll just have him reinforced. It's much faster. Up here, we're going to shoot some cavalry. We go shoot some more cavalry. These guys, shooting cavalry. These guys over here, also shooting cavalry. You guys can heal. You guys can heal. This army commander can just chill. He's got 4 turns until the siege equipment shows up. Good. On the missionary. We're getting some more trade routes in here. There's the +1 settlement limit. Which is giving us... who knows what here. I don't know that I need any influence. Deal with a little bit of that war weariness at the very least. I don't really have enough resources to warrant mastering that. And most of the like quill stuff gets disappeared at the end of the age anyway, so I'm up to 14 happiness here. Kind of was thinking about building more boats. And 19 happiness down here. Well, there's no reason not to expand that wall. If you're gonna let me. Urtikala is brimming with discontent. It is also being sieged a bunch. I don't really want to do anything with this town. I never really wanted to do anything with this town. I would, in fact, like to just get rid of it, but that does not appear to be an option, so we're going to keep rumbling around a little bit more. Fumble Stew, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Fleet Commander. I mean, I guess we can explore with him for the meantime. Y'all can move up. You're healing. You're healing. You're healing. Let's move that army commander up. Let's move this guy up then too. And you. That's city district damage. Just let him heal. I love creeping forward with all of our troops. It's a very satisfying way to do things. You can just sleep there. Give them another attack. And then let the Lancer on in. Take out some fortifications. Down here, we are trying to flip Rome, which looks like it is extremely on fire. Is clearly suffering from the plague as well. And looks like it's going to go into an active open rebellion in maybe 4 turns. Does anyone else have the plague? Not that I can see. But Rome definitely has the plague. That's their capital too, man. Tasty. I have no idea what this milestone was. But excellent. Earn non-sufficient orbit points by capturing and settling in distant lands. 4 out of 4? Dude, what the hell counts as distant lands? Because this is my continent. I wonder if it's literally... like, are some of these coastal tiles a different continent? And did I get a couple here from Madrid as well with the mountains and the volcanoes? Funny. Rome's not following his religion? No, he's following my religion. I guess it depends on whether or not they did divine punishment or divine gift or whatever it is. Madrid is still in unrest for 7 turns. Another mountain erupted. People are very... A major outbreak has spread to the settlement of Berdigala from Capua. During this turn, there were 9 tiles damaged. Okay, so the plague is coming. It's just working its way up from the south. Ergo, Madrid is not safe from plagues because they are a holy city. So I'm going to need to move some people down there. I suppose let's go for these defenseless sections first, as we keep moving our guys in. Make missionaries in 3 turns here now, as well as physicians. I mean, I'm going to start probably pumping out some more missionaries here now. That feels to me like an okay course of action. You're waiting on more rifles. I should have you guys swap. And then you can shoot them. If I move this army commander... I guess those guys would be out of range then. All right, let's give them defensive positions. And then I'm happy with that. Who gets to do a little exploring? Old Barcelona over here. I mean, I guess let's flip Zaragoza. Rome. More of our guys. It does look like my missionary is actually taking damage, probably from being in plague. I wonder, could I get peace with him and exchange Berdigala for Narbo Mistress? Narbo Martius? I mean, I'm probably pretty close to taking this anyway. It looks like he'll take a peace deal no matter what right now. So I'm going to say we can probably get that. Get that on the flip. Oh man, I'm so happy with my wall. I like that I'm going to be able to build it. It looked like I could build it there as well, but maybe that was not the case. Maybe I misread that. Enemy has taken over Bertigala. You have lost a missionary due to the plague. Lafayette's made peace with Isabella. So has Ashoka. This homie up here has leveled up, giving extra bonuses to fortifications. And this city district is tough. This Lancer's actually in not great shape, so I think I'm going to pull him back and let him heal. Could also give him instant fortifications. Okay, up here. I guess a guild hall wouldn't be bad. Get us some extra cash. I mean, I guess I could like produce more military units, but I don't really feel like that's necessary at this point, so. Okay, I could keep building that way. I mean, it's very tempting. I do love our walls just being ridiculously big. But I also kind of love the choke point we've created here. So I'd probably be better off putting this 19 happiness, for example, to use in other things. Like maybe replacing this food tile with a hospital. Getting a specialist. Yeah, so all of our specialists give +1 happiness right now. So now, like, specialists basically don't give us negative happiness. In fact, here they'd give positive happiness if we put them in. And this is the best tile, so I'm going to put a second specialist there. Oh, God, we have a plague. There's a part of me here that's like, okay, let's leave. I guess we just wait him out. You can take some shots. You can discover me the ice wall, which I figured was up here, but I had to be certain. Ooh. Now that is unexpected. I would have totally made friends with them. There's a bunch of jade up there as well. That would have been a good distant land settlement. Charlemagne has made peace with Lafayette. Is he ready to make peace with me? Still TBD. Man, this city really hasn't figured itself out either. I guess food. This is mostly a food-based province. Building a wharf down here is kind of nice because we have this little pocket. Lots of room for specialists. And we have a ton of extra happiness in this settlement. Why don't we get some extra cash down here in like our bazaar? I am starting to get a little bit surrounded here. I don't really have any way to breach this city district is the other problem. And our guys are really wounded. You know what? I'm going to bail out of here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna assemble. And I'm gonna keep moving. This guy just showed up. I just gotta hope that that commander basically doesn't get killed. One more turn for my trebuchet to show up here. Gonna keep taking pot shots at everybody else in the meantime. Well, I suppose you can keep attacking. I don't even know if I'm gonna need that trebuchet. 29 out of 40 on the tile. Oh my god, you're right. I guess if I can keep getting that specialist up, we might still hit it, but... Start flipping you. I mean... Nearest infected settlement is Gordion. Can I treat the infected in a foreign settlement? I guess I should try to just piece out of this right now. He accepts. You'll give me Noble Martinus. Oh my god, amazing. Would you also maybe give me... I'm actually just trying to think about this. What if I took something like white oak instead that has access to the chocolate? Because I actually think that might be more valuable. Ooh. I think I'm going to take white oak. Maybe I could get that and Bayou. There's just like such a choke point here that I'm actually not worried about being able to keep this. So we haven't discovered the new world. Oh, we have. Yeah. No, actually, that's correct. We have not. We've discovered a handful of island chains here. So sorry, what were these? That was white oak and Bayou. He won't let me have both. I can have one town. Jeez, I'm going to take white oak. I actually think it's a better choice. This was originally Lafayette's settlement.
Das ist Fruatgang.
I was trying to figure out what the colors meant. But now it makes sense. Keep the settlement. We're going to build... Well, I'm going to probably build medieval walls here. You're a growing town. Trade outpost. Happiness for each resource tile in this town and +5 trade route range. Interesting. Barcelona should probably also get medieval walls. I don't know why it's not letting me build more missionaries there, but... we get some more dyes, which are really nice for happiness. Though happiness has started to become a lot better now that we learned how to deal with it. Can you believe Corinthos has been a town this entire time? And that I never converted this to a city? And that it has room for so many things like temples and ageless sawmills and ageless grist mills and ageless stone cutters. Like I really might have missed some planning there. Oh well, what's done is done. This town's now ready to grow. Yeah, you don't say. Could go with that farm, or I could go with this production. I guess the farm feels more correct. There's a bunch of farms up there, so. And I guess this is also like feeding a lot of my other settlements, so. Madrid is finally done. I can't build on the iron. Oh, hilarious. So if I actually had built my wall there, I could have snuck it around and kept it going. Sawmill. I don't own that. That's a temple. That's a plantation. I mean, I could build like here and here. I guess if I built here, it would cut off the mountains. It's a bit of a funny location, but I also low-key love the idea of it. No, it looks terrible. Why would it build like that? It's the worst possible option. Why? Why couldn't you go left or right? Sweet Jesus. Sweet merciful Christ. Kill disaster. You want to give me Agilis and you want to take Cirta. I am not going to do that. I would accept a flat peace deal though. What did he want to give me? Agilis? In exchange for... Why would I do that? That's the most nonsense possible opinion here. Absolutely ludicrous. You get deployed. You're going to heal. You're going to level up. Land units get bonuses after attacking. Heroic Assault to deal direct damage to a unit in the command radius that is the same domain as the commander. +1 movement, +1 command radius, +5 combat strength within the command radius. Honestly, I'm going to just give this guy straight +1 command radius right now. I think that's the best upgrade. It simply affects so many possible things. You guys got to kill that gold bangle infantry before he becomes an issue. You can shoot that commander. You're going to make one more Carrick. So I can add you to my fleet. Not that I know what my fleet is doing, but... Wasset's my money city, so building a bank here would be really smart. I am no longer in this plague-infested hellhole. So let's get as far away from it as possible. I can treat the sick. Ooh. It uses your entire physician. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna need to send a missionary out here to White Oak. That army commander is vibing. This missionary can start getting to work over here. One physician for one tile. Yeah, I'm a little confused on it. I guess that's why the outbreaks can be extremely, extremely dangerous. I do want to befriend this guy, but there's no way we get through that before the age ends. You're flipping Zaragoza. If I flip Cadiz, I don't think she can make missionaries anymore. The great work of medicine. Well, I look. Oh, okay. These guys are all out somewhere. 2 culture and 2 happiness. 2 culture, 2 happiness. I mean, I don't really need any of those anywhere right now. There is disease. Yeah, so the crisis in this age is a plague. So it looks like maybe I just cured it. Oh, no. Still very much there. I just knocked it out of their granary for a turn. Trade route. The Rosetta is flooding. The squall line is moving. This is no problem for us. I don't know. Hospital. Building up everything here is valuable, so you're going to add to my fleets. This trebuchet has 10 HP. Oh, because a Lancer somehow snuck around here and did a bunch of damage to me. And in fact, is probably going to kill him. What the hell is this Lancer made out of? This dude has to get the hell out of here because he is about to be destroyed. Christ. Well, that ended up being a bit of a mess. Actually, I should probably move that army commander there just to cut off any reinforcements. This carrot got shot up a little bit. This army's moving back up this way. I'm realizing I've choke pointed all of this, but again, the choke points in this area are like here and here. So I can literally just hold them down with that. It would be nice for this guy to build probably one more military unit just to hold this point. But again, at the end of the age, we're going to lose most of these guys anyway, so. If I could build the Great Wall over here, we'd be set. but not until we grow a lot more. Yeah, there goes my trebuchet. Dude, I spent so long trying to get that trebuchet over here. That's really annoying.
Use of gunpowder.
I'm going to make you pay by purchasing a bombard. That'll teach him. You guys can just shoot him up. And shoot him up. You're going to move in here to protect this commander who actually took a wild amount of damage there. I guess we better block this with our Lancer if this is the case. And I'm going to start grabbing future tech. Give me those wildcard points, baby. Let's get the hell out of this age. Spain is still sending missionaries over to me. So is Ashoka. A treasure fleet. How does this work? Scores treasure fleet points, awards gold, and removes the unit from the game. Must be within the borders of a homeland settlement to unload cargo. Neat. Okay. We'll add him to the fleet. We'll keep working on these walls. Keep working on these cities.
The spear and the title go together.
Sovereignty. We want that +3 strength for all units in the homeland. That's basically everything. Yeah, but I don't know that we need it. Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty good on the setup that we have right now. Handan gets to grow. Specialists are great for us here. I love these money ones. Milestone complete. And if I get one more relic, I complete the next milestone. Achieve a yield of 40 in 3 different cities. It looks like it skipped my milestone path, which is good. Place 4 specialists. Do you think... Did it mean like I have to place 4 specialists in 1 tile? That can't be right. In up to 5 city tiles. Wow, that's so difficult to get. Man, golden ages are not easy. 1 extra relic will get me at least a cultural legacy point. I've spawned a treasure fleet, so this should get improved, but I don't think I'm going to get any further on the economic tree. To play now, we have to buy the deluxe edition. Yeah, or the founders edition or whatever it's called. The full release is on the 11th, Tuesday next week, which is a bit annoying, but is what they decided to do. We'll go for inspiration up here. This commander just needs to heal. I can't really do anything else with him right now. suppose I could go coastal with him as we keep shooting this down. Like giant bombard. Oh, wow. They look very cool. Start making its way across. So you've been flipped. Gao has not, but we'll work on you next. My fleet grows. A missionary in White Oak here. Start flipping this over so that we don't get any plague problems up here either. %. It's really funny because it's like age progression plus 10, but what does plus 10 mean? 200 age progress. Oh, okay. So age progress 177 out of 200. Okay. I was wondering, like, why is this so difficult to find? Where is this in here? Part of me is tempted to build more Great Walls. Ooh, there are wonders. The Forbidden City, +2 culture and gold on all fortification buildings in this settlement. I could mess with that. How many turns would this take to build? 6 turns? That's it? I gotta build some more wonders, dudes. Future tech's gonna give 5%. Yeah. This town is producing... Mostly it's like production is its best thing. Get the armorer in there as well. Would be good for it. I did manage to flip Rome, so why don't we just keep throwing people down here? Let the missionaries go wild. Missionaries gone wild. Promotion available. Oh, units can move after unpacking. Production towards training land units. +1 gold per unit. Let's go production towards training land units. I don't have a logistics space guy yet, so I feel like that's a reasonable choice for us to take. There is an army commander here. I am more concerned about this boat. I can actually attack him without taking any damage here, so because he's only an army commander. So I'm just going to be dirty and do that. The treasure fleet is on its way. Our very first treasure fleet. I'm excited. We'll take this city next turn. She won't give me the city. I'd rather just be given the city because then I don't have to wait 15 turns of rebellion, but we'll take it. We'll take it. This fleet's going to heal up for right now. You're going to spread your good word. 26% on religion. My temple. Oh, Chang'an finally grows. Whew. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is probably the best spot for me to keep putting guys in. If they keep letting me stack specialists, that should be in 2 out of 3 cities now. So this is really what it is. I was just missing, like, stacking our guys together. I'm running a bit low on happiness here. So I think I'm actually going to just, like, build some fortified districts. Madrid is finally fixed up, I guess. I can specialize it as a town or make it into a city. I don't know what to do about this Great Wall. I think I'm going to have to build over that Great Wall. Bonus healing to units and health to walls in this town. I mean, that makes the most sense. Seeing as it's this weird city right on my border. You've taken Dijonette. We can shoot these guys over here. We can shoot these guys over here. We can shoot them some more. We can shoot them even more than that. You wouldn't believe how much we can shoot people. Raise or keep the city. Holy cities cannot be raised. Fascinating. Ain't that something else? Missionaries gone wild. I don't think you know means what you think it means. I don't know. She'll accept peace. She won't give me any other towns, but I don't really want any more towns. So let's get the hell out of this war. I'm sick of all these wars. I never wanted to be in them. I'm just slowly taking towns from all the AI because they keep forcing me back into wars. This could be a great wall. This could be a great wall. This could be a great wall all the way down to this woodcutter, that carabinassery. I could actually build a great wall all the way along here. I would need these cities to grow a lot and build a bunch of tiles. But I could actually build a second great wall. This silk is the only thing actually screwing it up. I could build it all the way to there. I could even build over to this mountain to here. I obviously want to do this. What makes it a holy city? Basically, the city was, the religion was founded in that city is what it means. And that's basically it. Technically the 4th holy city? Well, we have Dijonette, we have Chang'an, and we have Madrid. These are all holy cities. It's the holy city of Judaism, Confucianism, and Taoism. Turning defensive wars into domination victory was my usual experience in Civ 4 and 5. Does seem to happen a lot. Okay.
Oh, for a muse of fire.
This was for Renaissance? Production towards constructing wonders. Okay, so this volcano is just going to be erupting on me 24/7, basically. Trained doctors flee plague-struck cities while charlatans peddle false cures in their stead, drawing the desperate and naive alike. The neighborhoods that remain erect barricades to exclude the sick, but the plague seeps in regardless. The best administrators seek to aid where they can. The worst simply seek to survive. The plagues grow stronger, and we get another crisis slot. Buildings improvement in districts and coastal settlements with a dungeon are not damaged by major outbreaks. Major outbreaks. Let's go build some dungeons. Everybody is getting a dungeon now. That's what that means to me. Up, up. You must have a dungeon. You have all these ageless buildings that I haven't built here, and I am starting to wonder whether or not that is a mistake of some kind. Or if I've just been foolish and building too many walls. Or is it just that there's not a lot of places I can actually build them? This is a mining town, so a stone cutter is the best thing I can build here. Saw pit. All right. Sorry, I was building more dungeons is what I was building. Wait, it's like coastal settlements though? What's this under? Policies? Policies? Buildings improvements in districts and coastal settlements with a dungeon. So it only actually matters for very few locations. You're going to build yourself a dungeon. You've already got a dungeon. You actually don't touch the coast. And you're in a crisis. And I can't build it in you. So, okay. I feel like we're fine with this right now. That farm is gone, so I can move it elsewhere. That harbor is maxed out. I mean, the capital here gets just like a ton of bonuses. We picked up inspiration. Let's go into society next here. I'll just take bonuses to gold. Another policy slot. +2 culture on displayed great works. Happiness in science buildings. I actually feel like that's going to give me +9 influence. Just burn through a handful of influence here. These guys can switch. I'm going to have those troops stay put. Then I'm going to have this army commander move here, and he's going to gobble. Unfortunately, he didn't get the bombard, which is the one that I wanted. What are you going to do? I have earned a militaristic legacy point and a land of opportunity. Settlements converted to your religion grant +2 points. Consider following your cultural advisor's advice and convert settlements. Interesting. So you don't actually have to attack other places. You can just convert them. As urban districts turned in on themselves in the face of the plague, new designs emerged. Choked urban streets are replaced by broad avenues. Sewage is no longer dumped into reservoirs. An unseen enemy requires constant vigilance, a lesson learned through grief. The age of exploration is ending. In how many turns? Right away? I was so close to getting future tech. My treasure fleet? Do you get to get absorbed? Only 6% progress is remaining before the age is complete. I guess that's it. Is that it? Unload cargo. +1 treasure fleet point. Wealth flows like the land through a river, offering up priceless nourishment and economic security. +1 economic attribute point. Well, we have so few of these. +1 gold on resources in towns, or +2 in towns on distant lands. I'm going to go +15 gold towards purchasing in all settlements because I seem to purchase a lot with gold. I'm replaying Total War 3 Kingdoms, and it's interesting how in that game you can really cow AIs by trading territory and make that a profitable decision. They don't hold grudges like they do in Civ. No, it's actually one of my favorite things about 3 Kingdoms is that if you go to war with someone or someone goes to war with you can just fight them and then return back all their troops peacefully. And at the end of the war, they won't be like, oh, I hate that guy. They'll be like, that dude is honorable as hell. I'm probably going to break my alliance and join him instead. I like that dude. He's got good energy. He's got a great aura, as they say. And I love that. It makes all the decisions so much more satisfying. All right, missionary, can you... Oh, you are fighting Taoism here. This army commander is basically all done. So I'm just going to park him in Madrid for now. And I don't know. I guess I could keep exploring with my fleets. They've picked up who they needed. I have an extra Lancer here as well. I think this guy could actually probably reinforce this other army. Another treasure fleet can make its way to Athens from White Oak. My missionary here has done all their job. I guess we will... It'd be nice to flip Cadiz, because then I think Taoism would be dead. Or Taoism would be protected. Yes! Perfect. The exploration age comes to an end. Ba, ba, ba. We got 2 military and 1 science victory. %% production for settlement in distant lands. I don't think so. I want to go for like extra science points probably. Oh, this is just saying what I'm rewarded with. Oh, okay, okay. I was really good at military. I was also really good at, I guess, transferring religion over. Terrible at relics. Okay at enlightenment. I was getting better at that. It's kind of funny because science is really about growth in this age. Wow, yeah, Amina crushed it this round, which is insane because I stole her capital. So I don't know what new world she found, but she's obviously making a lot of money over there. Our Confucius levels up. We unlock some more stuff. Transition to the modern age. A new culture emerges. Uganda, French, Prussia, King, probably King. America, Meiji Japan. Militaristic and scientific. Oh, but that's locked. Mexico, Mughal, Russia, and Siam. So I only have these top 4. Gusa, unique infantry unit, which are stronger if they are adjacent to each other. A unique merchant. Gain 50 gold for every resource acquired when creating a naval trade route. Ooh, that would be huge. The unique quarter, the Huaigong, constructing these 2 places in the same district, 25% influence. Science and happiness, adjacency for happiness buildings. Gold and gold adjacency. Prussia gets hussars, stukas, and Stadtseisbahns, the unique railroad. French get Garde Imperiale, Jacobian, great person, the Avenue, the Jardin de Francais, and the Salon. Uganda gets a pillaging unit, a pillaging specialist, and bonuses to happiness. I'm gonna go Confucius here. We're gonna go for King. King Zing. Honestly, I'm not entirely certain how to pronounce a Q in Chinese. But I think it makes a natural path.
The 8 banners rise to make way for the Qing.
Qing. There we go. Honestly, being able to do trade routes overseas, if I can finally find Lafayette, we could probably just start setting up trade routes like crazy. Everyone on our place hates us, so foreign trade routes are way better, and we won't run out of them when everybody ends up declaring war on us anyway. The Gusa, I could just literally form a wall of Gusa across the country. And they'll be pretty much unstoppable. Put a handful of archers behind them. We just hold on. Quick reminder, you can also change your mementos before you choose culture. I didn't know that. I don't even know how to change the mementos. A period of rapid industrialization begins. What forces will these new technologies unleash? Build rail stations and factories to create a bustling network of trade. Set your eyes to the sky and research flight to become a science leader. Adapt an ideology and spread its message via conquest, or guide explorers to excavate artifacts and enshrine the world's culture. Obviously, science is what I've been trying to focus on. The space race project. Yes, okay. Research flight and head towards the space race. All of our settlements are still here. I would argue that this is a pretty great wall. Even though it's a bit janky at points, I might get rid of this one little spot. Just because I don't like visually how it looks. And I could probably build hill forts here. I could also maybe build a hill fort here. That would be clutch. Button below the culture list. Okay. The real wall is pretty janky at spots. I mean, fair. The modern age has begun. Various dark ages we could do. Land of opportunity. Extra points. Athens becomes a city, the capital, and gets renamed to Beijing. Chang'an is actually the same size as Athens, but Athens has like a million wonders inside of it. So I might do that. Oh, wow. Science on sawmills and grist mills if you go economic. I mean, it's either that or Handan becomes the capital, but Handan's not actually a very good city. Athens is an extremely good city. And I can spend a wild card to get 2 of those. We're going to do it. I also like replacing the name of Athens with Beijing. It's just like very satisfying. Okay, I tell you what. We've confirmed the legacies. We're at 13 out of 16 cities. The settlement limit has gone up quite a bit, which is great because I do want to grab like Zaragoza and probably Cadiz as well. Oil. Okay, that's the first thing we're doing is we're sending some people up there to get that oil. Oh man, there's oil all over our land. Okay. We're going to save it right there. The first turn of the modern era. That's where we're going to cut our video, and we hope that you'll come back. Join us tomorrow as we explore in a little bit more. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.